Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mama's alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political box, we no go shine. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice with the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, go yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need a
yes, Fambulen, una welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok there. You know that. We're not done with Komon-Tok then. And of course, we got a lot now plates today for this course. We got a lot now plates. We don't have to put for you some of the work, some of the things that we'll get for can labor on. And this now a very, very interesting program. As always, you know how they do things here, not so? Well, I'm sure plenty partner on social media already don't know about this saga when it take place, or some of these talk where the government of Salon they finalize an agreement, or they don't get an agreement with the Russian counterpart on for allowed Russia for fish up to 40,000 tons of fish. Now we water. What does this mean? Sierra Leone might allow Russia to catch 40,000 tons of fish in its waters. And we also will continue, as we say yesterday, Idris Elba for lead the Sherbro Island Akon City project, another Akon-style flop. We asked the question, as we know, this is a similar project where Akon, where now one of the biggest R&B artists, will be proposed back then for doing a Senegal, and how he turned back. Will they do itself a favor, do some genealogy, and try to see if actually this now, wouldn't they say, over ambitious or maybe overthinking without actually doing the right thing? We go look into that. Of course, the clerk of parliament, where na parentarily, they don't pull a press release today. The government, Marabio don't give order for let it go on leave whilst they consider in case. What does this mean? Is it a win for the opposition? Is it a win for people in our social media? Is it a strategic move? We don't know. Not so. because explicitly state and say they don't fire her or they don't replace her, then just say they go and leave. And normally what they can do then say it's impossible say they pull you out of the picture, then count another person, then slowly them, then change you off, But again, we don't know, not so, but time will tell me. We also go look at on the African news, South Africa, the economy, they really suffer, struggle, they really suffer seriously, they struggle. And we also go look at the geopolitics side, Sean Paul, Sean Diddy. I'm sure plenty people during the 80s and 90s, early 2000, these are the names and way out, and they still make, they still shake Hollywood as well as the music industry. You get some kind of bombshell, case where plenty people and say you get life imprisonment. But there is two things where people can fail for realize. In the court of law, the law they deal with evidence, not emotion, not public perception, not on maybe truth. The law they deal with fact, not even the truth. The truth can complement if you did it at all. So this is how sometimes in technical, and of course, divided opposition and divided opinion and divided discussion whether actually maybe using money for buying self out of the crime. Anyway, we go drop that for now. And that's what I was seeing. See, as always, we jam packed at this place. Come on, we jam packed. Well, if you just join we for the first time, we want for use this opportunity for welcoming you now Komon-Tok with a different side with the now YouTube. Maybe we saw you for the first time, and how for join we is super easy. When you click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, and let the rest of us. Each time we come live, we can send an alert. And we also do this live on Facebook as well as Instagram. And of course, we get some clips that will drop on now TikTok. Well, me and Mr. Komon-Tok, of course, today now the 2nd of July 2025. Well, they can't just now for comfort on party issues there. Better one. Not so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. When we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mama salon. Now we
all right, so now we'll go straight to the point first. Now, where do we get? They can put for now waiting the scatter social media where a lot of people don't see. It's always depend on the side you tab and which side you day, whether you did for the government, whether you don't did for the government, or whether you not just a genuine Sierra Leone and a patriotic Sierra Leone where you look at the bigger picture and say, you know what, I think this is not the right thing, or I think this is not the right thing. Well, now we just see what in government of Salone then propose now, yeah? And from there, we go back in time. Black Johnson, of course, when I see what be take place they back. Sometimes in 2001, the government of Salone say they don't get an agreement with a Chinese company for processed fish day for $55 million. But now later that thing they become accepting at that amount. People are not even understand. Because if you say like a huge amount of money, but when the money can surface and say $55 million, are you guys kidding? That's not the point where people are beginning to say, wow. Anyway, so family, please consider for share. Not so, as always, we highly look up to that. So we can like for do things here in a standard way. Simplicity. I think I the watchword now. Yeah? So don't put on in a simple way for them to see the picture, and of course the message clear. Very short. Sierra Leone-Russia cooperation. Sierra Leone plans to allocate an annual fishing quota of up to 40,000 metric tons to Russia companies, aiming to deepen bilateral ties. Discussions including port modernization, fleet upgrades, and coastal infrastructure development. Russia expanding African engagement covers energy, defense, education, and trade, with new diplomatic mission plan. Technology cooperation in education and healthcare is also being explored, signaling a broadening multi-sectoral partnership. Of course, this is a good thing for each and every country for partner with another. But this is strategic. You see, one of the things where a lot of people sometimes they pay attention. Some of them, they just matter, they just do them just because you want to do them. Now, a message is sent to the West. Look, we get another player. And we all see this is clear. If you don't follow geopolitics, even for the past 2 years or 3 years, don't say, for example, say the West and Russia, they're not a pool, they see eye to eye. And what make the issue can't even worse, the Ukraine war can't even, strain the relationship even deeper. So the West not you want see more like the former colony there for go align, but this is just a move, particularly if you go back in time, the same strategy might be a player when the MCCB they delay for approval. What you do? The foreign minister Timothy go to Russia, then go sign a nuclear deal. So I'll be told and say, they happen. But it's not about that, but it's just like a sort of like tell person say, look, without St. John, there are many other churches around. So, and we see immediately after that, the MCC pool what say they don't approve the 480 million. That was a very good smart move, and plenty of people believe in that. That's a strategic move now. Okay, we'll come back to this one. Now let's see what's in this guy for happen. 40,000. And if you look at we own our count for now, what's in the UNICEF say, but let's just don't finish down first. We'll count for a share for now, what's in UNICEF say. So the Fishery Corporation annual catch quota proposal, Sierra Leone proposes on annual catch quota on already don't see 40,000, and the Russian vessels in Sierra Leone. Now this now the other side. So where you see number 2 now, Sierra Leone aims to attract up to 20 Russian fishing vessels for operate within its exclusive economic zone, promoting active fisheries collaboration. So, but one of the key things here, now, Laura Sim said this 10, 20 and to allow them Canada country. Okay, we agree for 20. How we go able monitor for no say they not past 20? I don't know if I get the point. First, we not get naval. We never poor. We all know that. You know that. Me know that. Even the existing to allow them. We don't see many cases where governments they say they don't arrest some fishing boats or fishermen then now Moab and other places they see foreign trawlers and they fish inside water on a better nobody know the older. This is people they can't see they can't water because they no say we not get no sophisticated boats there for chase there. We not get that super and we not get that sort of that might there that navy might there. For even protect we waters. Okay, that one in the end of the thief. What about if I don't sign deal to you and say 20 they can? So more or less, now you don't can legally. Now, if I count 25 boats, now they get the point here, 25 boats, 30 boats, 50 boats. How you go able to know say 30 boats don't can we water? How we go able to know? This is a good question. Because we lack the we not lack the monitoring capacity itself. Anyway, so that's now one concern where I feel say people and for pay attention, or maybe we don't raise them because they know they pay attention, or maybe perhaps they don't care, And also, what did they get for do on this deal? They get for do a joint marine research and data-driven agreement wherein they would check, what's in the water and some of the things we perhaps would be of interest to both nations, for explore and for create some kind of a little bit of research center, or for create employment or help we for develop ports them, so. Other fishing boats and go come out for train with people and for let them say know more about what you weaving again with water. There are a lot of things that we okay in theory now finding because we need partnership, not so. Now let's rush quick one again. Of course, we don't explain now what's in this one, the infrastructure modernization and fleet, what did them plan for do for we as a country, just in case you want to take coastal refrigeration systems, fishing fleet upgrades, port modernization, just in case you want to take pictures, And of course, that's so the technology. In fact, this other side, Lord just make the partnership. This then therefore, according to the agreement tentatively, there will be a technological in the IT sector where this is an opportunity where in then we focus on education, then we focus on them where we brothers and sisters and where at least go get interest for go do IT. And of course Yongao, this now the ambassador on Russia. I just say this guy must get on credit. I remember at one time when we be the Ukraine, things were very, very, very tough. When the war just broke and it making way. In other words, it makes some calls. It contributes for how we get safe exits for at least. And we be the coordinate with nothing happen to any salon man. I mean, I be the secretary for all the Sierra Leone and then at the embassy there. So I not get any record for say somebody died. So in leadership back then, it's a good thing. So sometimes you find for how they raise the name then on things and we at least we see them do well. So I think the NSP at this particular thing here in Russia. But anyway, it's a good thing. So the rest of it is just normal work talk shop there, you know, all the rest of it. And which again, all right, okay, that's fine. So now we come to how we see. I don't give some of the reason why a lot of people are concerned the capacity for monitor for sea. And again, along with the struggle for even food, let me just share for you something within the UNBC, right? Let me share something for you. I hope so in this okay, nutrition. All right. This is not the EU. I feel say this. I don't know if it is here. I don't know if it is here. All right, very well. UNICEF. Okay. Now you see UNICEF Sierra Leone on the if you see on the top right, on the top right. So you go on ask the question a country with a struggle like this. Let me just read them for you. Not all of the read, but I'll just do the genealogy now. It says in Sierra Leone, nearly 500,000 of children under 5 are stunted, while 30,000 are suffering from malnutrition and are at immediate risks of death due to inadequate dietary intake and high disease burden affecting young children. Suboptimal infant and young children feeding practices are prevalent in the country, with 70% of young children given monotonous diets characterized by high consumption of starchy staples like rice and cassava. On average, young children are only fed food meals from 2 out of 6 food groups, and consumption of legumes, nuts, pulses, dairy products, fruits, and vegetables is low. Okay, so what's in this is the time for talk back then? All right, what's in this probably the time for suggest for say malnutrition something will be prevalent in our country, you know, why this is sometimes prevalent. It exists more than 500,000 of the picking. So we are even able to take care of ourselves in terms of even support with how we get a healthy nation, even though Madabi in Brussels, Belgium, then this year, it say it don't promote we a healthy nation now. And other reports suggest otherwise. I don't know if you get the point. This man be there a few days ago. They talk about how we health sector don't boom. You know, understand? They don't provide vaccine. They don't provide support. And we get a healthy nation. And the reality on the ground is different. Apart from what institutions like the UNICEF said they raise about the Pekin, it is staggering figures of 500,000, 500,000. It's really so. Again, it come for ask you, what does stand for benefit out of this deal? We don't even know. But we'll take you back into history. There was a time in 21 when where government be get an agreement with not just share down the phone. I think it worth sharing. Not just before we come to not just share something for one another. Okay, very well. So if you want to see this from Sierra Telegraph, not a new one, this is from 2021. You see the date, 2021. All right. Although they take few no more, although they take all, now although they highlight certain key aspects of anomaly, I just see. Okay, all right, no, no, say it's okay, very well. So I hope so now they see this one. All right. Okay. In 2021, 2021, that was June, Sierra Leone government advanced plan to build 55 million Chinese-funded fish meal processing factory on Black Johnson Estuary in Freetown will deliver a catastrophic blow to the quest for national food security, devastating pristine fish breeding sites and destroy the already humble artisanal fishing communities along the coast, along the Sierra Leone coast. Again, the project is part of China's Global Belt and Road Initiative, which was unveiled by Xi Jinping in Kazakhstan in 2013 to construct a unified large market and make full use of both international and domestic markets through cultural exchange and integration. Okay, let's just tap that side, not all while read, like I say. The point of the time for connect here is very simple. This was one of the things where a lot of people, like civil society, they asked and questioned 55 million. And it because people may face they go through safe. But for let you see how government be determined and the accusation say na Boli Joes more or less that be get part of that deal they well, it's still the privilege, still they go, it's still available. People then say actually na Boli Joes be use people and for like get part of that place so that you go to pass in business through there. But also what thing that happened today, I think that then days about 3 days ago or 6 days ago, now the very place they for so they can.
Beneath the blazing sun of Black Johnson community in Ward C, dust spiraled skyward, marking the harrowing start of a state-sanctioned demolition exercise. The Davis family were in tears, having realized that their alleged property is no longer theirs, but now belongs to the state. They were in tears because they alleged that they have neither been compensated nor given an other alternative for the property they once owned.
They not talk to we will get legal land now. They not give for talk to we, no nothing. Until we hear no more now see, then they can go.
Before the commencement of the demolition exercise, the 3rd Brigade Commander of Western Area, Al-Slaf Colonel Moriba M. Osoa, engaged the community on the specific roles of the assigned military officers, which is limited to protecting the proposed demarcated fish harbor land.
Government don't ready for can day, the people that don't ready for can do the job. Maybe sometime in September or November. In September. So they don't say we can secure the place. We will not soldier them. Now order will take. We will not get flower. Nobody.
During the engagement, the Black Johnson community head woman, Awana Tubla, and other community members expressed the similar sentiment of the Davis family. Awana Tubla said they were shocked to see the commencement of the work when none of their requests has been met.
Because no development so that is I going to say this land and so I want to cry go to Papa government say me not so strange na.
At one of the resorts that falls among the demarcated fish harbor land, the owners were in tears, pleading for some time because 5 amongst their 10 chalet houses will be demolished.
I say I want to give you it a week. But we know what to do. If I tell you say right now they by ourselves, I no go tell you like say we will do nothing and that.
Responding to the claims, the Director of Surveys and Lands in the Ministry of Lands, Tamba Dauda, said they submitted the names of claimants who submitted the document of the property and their documents were verified to be legal.
The report with some the list. The wire gets houses and they, but they not get document or the document not genuine. Some of them will get genuine documents, then documents here are falsified. Some of them not for genuine. Okay, so some people can get genuine documents and not even be allowed to say. So we submit all our reports there and tell them. Then we also identify the area we fall within the foreshore.
The acting director of fisheries at the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Sheku said they compensated those whose names were sent by the Ministry of Lands in their reports. Addressing the proposed benefit they would get as a result of the fish harbor, Sheku told the people that all of their requests would be met as per the agreement signed when the fish harbor must have been completed.
Tell you for happy. The Community Development Action Plan, schools, hospitals, water, electricity, light get for dinner Black Johnson. The project document say for clear the land for us. Let the one day we can build the harbor, make sure say that land we will say government don't get. It did it.
Both Tamba Dauda and Sheku said raised concern that plenty people continue to construct houses on the said property, despite several warnings that the said land now belongs to the state. As the demolition exercise continues, the controversy that is yet to be resolved borders around compensation. Emmanuel Samura, SLBC.
All right, so fumble, that was one of the things, but let's see one waiting Fitzgerald puts. Fitzgerald, of course, this now household name na Salon, na the leading, one of the leading, the leading lawyer for Anes Kuruma, and also now one of the people that will say, oh, they want to be president, you want to be president at Salon. And first time ACC boss as well. He said, I'm deeply appalled and disappointed by reports that government has expropriated vast tracts of land at Black Johnson from private individuals without compensation. Section 21 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone and Section 15 of CAP 116 of our laws explicitly states that no interest in property or right over property may be compulsorily taken from any person without adequate compensation. This reported action is not only a violation of legal protections, but also a blatant disregard for fundamental rights of citizens. What we are witnessing is an alarming erosion of rule of law, replaced by an era of authoritarianism and unchecked power. If today it's the landowners of Black Johnson, tomorrow could be any one of us. We must not allow our silence to make our complicit in such unlawful actions. The government must be held accountable and justice must prevail for those whose rights have been violated. All right, so this is a young concern, and a lot of people in this share similar sentiment within government actually the power. By law, this is clear that all land belongs to the government. Now, all the land in the country now government gets it. And government get right for take anybody in land without facility fear, anybody in land. But the only thing, like he quotes from the Constitution, there must be reasonable compensation where the person will feel that kind say don't violate their rights. Because again, you also get rights at the Constitution. You yourself as a citizen, you get rights for own a land. Even though by law that the states get the land, generally every land at the country that the state gets her, or by law, you as a citizen or even a private individual can get a land through legal means. So in the event, once a government one can construct road in a particular area, and then don't do the feasibility study, then finance it, these are the best place where road today, despite OSND. Governments can look up on there and say, you know what, look like for the bypass, the ill-cut bypass road, for example. All the also will be done to the other side in day, then pay the people pull and they and pass it. So it can happen any side where government say they want for development. However, una for doing through the legal means for not violate the people that they represent as a nation. That's not the concern. And I'm glad you were at lessons and bring up that. All right, so we don't come up from that side here. One of the key things back over for can mention, Madabi just I think will not forget for reader. We already did it by the highlights. It don't promote free military guys here. We can put down the on phone and phone see. Right, so what we go look into, as I say, we go car with the clerk of parliament on side. We go car with the proposed the other aspect of the job. The discussion where we come Leon, but I just want a little bit emphasize. Yesterday we struggled for car with this program because the program yesterday was super exciting program, and I think after that a lot of people then called then comment the program the way we do, even though at least sometimes like what's not in the, but those compliments sometimes can raise we mood. But I'll campaign something back where I say Idris Elba will continue with your program. I want to put this one 4 minutes 44 seconds. It means a lot. Lord, listen to this one. We can't just now.
As a son of the soil, you know, my dad and his family were born here, my mum from Ghana, but you know, I was brought up in a Sierra Leonean household. I have always shared my mum and dad's dream to come back to a prosperous Sierra Leone, you know, a Sierra Leone that is a beautiful country, beautiful people, lots of culture. And my mum used to tell me, when you go to someone's house, don't go with your 2 long arms. No come with your 2 long arms, make sure you bring something. So when I first got to Sierra Leone in 2019, I just looked around and I said, what am I bringing? And then this opportunity to help develop our country via Sherbro came. So for me, as a son of the soil, as someone that, you know, is proud of being a Sierra Leonean, to be able to be part of a team that is allowing investment, meaningful investment, long-lasting investment, to come to Sierra Leone. And even though my part is a small part, but to be a part of that, it just means so much to me.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. So Hollywood actor Idris Elba's big dream of turning a beautiful island of Sierra Leone's coast into an eco-friendly smart city is finally moving forward. Idris just announced that Sierra Leone's parliament has officially ratified the investment framework agreement for Sherbro Island 6 years on. Here's his confirmation.
Back in Freetown, after a long period, almost 6 years of working with the government on the Sherbro Alliance project, we finally got the document, the IFA, ratified in government. It's an investment framework agreement that is backed by law, so the Sherbro Alliance Development Framework Agreement stays, which is a really significant development. It's something that we needed. The IFA is an actual amazing document that allows public-private partnership to create a model that allows investment to be secure. To have it for an entire island is like super unique. So we're here not only to celebrate, but we're here also to have dialogue with the press and the community about what this means. That's why I felt it really important to come here, tell them what it means, give them a sense of what happens next.
Is it for you?
Wow.
That's with all the changes. This is it. So literally this is going to be printed in blue, and then the president signs it.
When does the president sign it?
He has to be briefed first. So I think probably next week's week.
You did it, guys. 6 years in the making. Woo!
Yes, honestly.
Wow.
And this is us here.
Surreal.
The following bill is published for general information with a memorandum of objective reasons as supplement to this number of Sierra Leone agreement for investment in and development of Sherbro Island. Yes.
Law.
It's done.
It's the beginning.
It's the beginning. Now the work starts.
Yeah, thank you. Well done.
Thank
well
you
done.
to all of us. We did it.
Yep, 6 years on, it generally...
Okay, so let's just get something clear. Fumble, these projects where this man bring come, Idris Elba, we like the ambition, we like, you know, the enthusiasm, and he make them fine. Say, yeah, if I can contribute, you know, just one car with all the name. But it's not about just having this big dream, it's about the reality. Let's take you back to Akon. Akon beget a similar project like this. And this project is not just tap on within itself, it's sharing globally for attract people. In goal now for that, now for raise $6 billion for make a city where it called Wakanda. That was a movie back then, Black Panther. You know, that movie debut, a blockbuster. So it inspired a lot. So it become enthusiastic, you know. I mean, it's just like a fancy thing in terms of reality. There are key things that will be missing. One of the things will be missing, the financier. There was no clear plan, approach, how. It's just like a person, you know, I genuinely believe within me, well, I don't know, but I just want to believe, say, it might got good intention, but the reality and intention will be something will not work. At the time where Akon proposes a worth, according to some estimates, between $300 to $500 million, now the entire Akon worth. But if you look for a financier from China and other places, up to 6 billion. And we already know now, just common sense, or even if you get a basic understanding of economics or how banking system they work, no banker no go give you 6, they then only trust you based on which your capacity. And the project would then be put back then for saying, how you go able to get, I mean, not for lending you the money, the ability for you able to repay the person, you know, the ability, and how then be one of the key thing where Akon be so rely on, it gets what thing be called Akon. And they can connect that side here for see how people invest in that Akon, where now a version of cryptocurrency, where inside that city there, this one kind of eco-friendly place. Now they know they use paper money, they now Akon, and they use a cryptocurrency. If they hope say if people are investing in that, it go raise more money, and tourism back also go attract more tourists at that place. Now, so it get way for pay back the people. And so the financiers and the people where they meet, they not buy the plan, you know, viable. So we ask again, Idris Elba, is it a similar pattern, or is it a way for letting self use this and go trust money on behalf of Sierra Leone, particularly we don't get legality? So these are the questions there. What's it, before even we count Akon, let's just take you back into history. How some of you see this thing or feel disappointed, and you go can see. Let's just share just few, maybe just 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, just 2 minutes of Mr. Komon-Tok back then. A very important program when it comes through the Talking Point platform. My name is Mohamed Kago, and today on the 20th of September 2020. I feel so excited. I feel motivated for present a segment like this. You know, whenever I did present a developmental project way related to progress, related to the African brothers and from the diaspora for come back home and give back to the motherland, or the feeling extraordinary. And so today we look at 2 major projects where they're underway, where they're very, very close to reality. You know, these are the things that we look forward to. These are the reasons we make some of we come online, come at the advocacy side. All right, let's just tap on the again. I just give you a flashback. That was 4 years ago. 4 years ago. So is it a way for let this guy using influence, using celebrity status, use Sierra Leone as a way for let himself go get way for trust loan on behalf of, because this Sherbro Island project now partnership with the government of Sierra Leone, just so you know. We know we here for asking question, because 4 years some of you be they celebrate with a raise of voice, with a happy, with a talk about this project. These are the very projects this now we're 6 years on, and now they see that approval. What is going on? We need for the ask questions. We need for the ask deeper, serious questions. Now, let me pull this one out of this one first. You know, we come back to Mr. Komon-Tok, one of this area back where for court. Akon bring a similar idea. Now see how it happened now. I'll just take you back into this one.
Last time you were here, you're saying that Akon City was supposed to open in 2026.
Yeah.
So where is Akon City at right now?
We're still on track.
In 2018, a $6 billion Wakanda Smart City project was announced in Senegal by Akon, the Senegalese American R&B hip-hop singer, with claims to be a diaspora city on African soil.
A $6 billion project to transform a coastal village into a modern city in Senegal.
This city was going to have its own currency, a coin. The release models of this city that Akon has termed a real-life Wakanda is the Black Panther's fictional African technological advanced country. Has an intriguing architectural shape.
Bro, the buildings look like intestines. Are we capable of creating these?
There are lots of videos and articles describing this city as a fake city, accusing Akon to be a con artist.
Akon is behind a massive scam.
People sometimes will write articles about, oh, this is not going to happen. Something like this could never happen in Africa. It's been 2 years. The construction hasn't started. I hear that all the time. We're building a city. You don't build a city in 24 hours.
From the come by this building with a graffiti written Akon City boldly on the wall. This is nothing futuristic like I saw in the CGI.
So we're approaching Akon City, as you can see.
That is Akon, and it says Akon City.
The best city. You have to go, guys. You have to do it.
Guys, we're almost close. That's Akon City over there. We drove inside the city, and this was all I saw. This right here is the only building that has been built in Akon City. Although this building looks futuristic, but this project is looking like a disappointment. An interview with Akon, he blamed the pandemic, saying everything was pushed back by 2 years.
The thing about the COVID, yeah, it kind of stalled a bit because a lot of partners and solution, providers obviously had to lock down, but it didn't affect more so of the paper pusher side of it. So now we're in a stage of feasibility studies, environmental studies. Those are things that you can't do it unless you're actually on the grounds. So that kind of lacked up a little bit, but now we're back pretty much on track, still moving. Now construction is starting 2023, but we still have the 3-year window for the first phase to be done, and our goal is to be the first phase to be done still by 2026 to make the Junior Olympics in Senegal.
Okay, I still ask, is it a way for ladies guy inside can get in court? Idris Elba, with all the big name it gets, is it a way for ladies can court in courts now salon? Somebody go say, I'm gonna say, hey, this man, for torture, this, that, no, this. I want to give you James Cleverly. When I be foreign minister of the previous government, the Tory, it gets connection. In Mama come up from Salon. What's I want to share something to now. I want share something to now, something where power in cousin. Well, allegation they I see one document where I see where allow me for that put there where the election just done. One of the person where say make them forget, let them forget make them take it easy about the election. We don't want some kind of tension. Now cleverly he writes a letter to somebody, I'm not gonna name his name, and then share the document to me. Now from that time that no say the international community, then they buy them. The international community, then they compromise. Plenty people there. When some of them they see, we keep quiet. When some of them they say, Mr. Komon, we don't know what we see, what we see behind the scene, what I get for can show you so back, you get for can shock you a little bit for some of them never see. What we know behind the scene, a boku. I don't say we know everything, but there are a lot of things. We get the opportunity through this media for talk with people. If not to this media, we not get chance for talk with them. When I talk about people, I talk about people with caliber, people with quality information. These are responsible people. People who they play with critical information there, where then trust we. No, not sabi we. No, whenever meet up no side, then just sabi on the line, but then see sort of like somebody for trust, Well, I think we live up to that. We see some of those documents from that moment day. And what you read on the there, where people in Soma, they blame Mr. Komon-Tok. This election, now we are the first people we begin to say now, so we step by step, just like what they do. So we say so step by step, we they show people recording. Now we some people in the blame say, we no one let other person there. Can you imagine? Salomon not forget. Those days they praise me and say we're not genius. People in the call me and say we're not genius on. Oh, they bring candidacy and they don't genealogy and they say we're not genius. Mr. Komon-Tok, you're not genius. They say, Salomon, the Sami praise you. If you allow that flat, they go up your head. You're done. So we know, say the international community don't compromise. Tomorrow, we can put another program for join this one. Let's share something from you. Let's share something to you right now. We're not done it with Idris Elba. I just want to share something quickly with you now. Okay, very well. This now Daily Mail. All right. This now Daily Mail. Tory Party Deputy Chairman. Dancer turned barrister cousin by 4,000 acre. I don't know if you are this year. Okay, very well. 4,000 acre of 4,000 acre in farm to grow and import cannabis after obtaining license to make drug for use in medicine. James Cleverly's cousin is executive chairman of the Block Commodities. On Wednesday, it became one of UK firms to get license to grow cannabis. Chris Cleverly told MOS that James had no involvement in the company and had been very busy with Brexit. All right, very good. This is not James Cleverly. James Cleverly, now he gets Sierra Leone heritage. Accusation, again, this is an accusation because we don't get any evidence for Putstone. Whether, you know, he compromised because of 4,000. Even though in this interview, in border, in cousin denies that he not get no involvement in the company. But we know how them business in the kinde. And only for can say get business. You know, it kinde, I mean, they are silent stakeholders in some company because of insensitivity of the role. It can be because you be the deputy, you know. So technically, you can, I mean, you bless yourself for for semi-border. Now the minister, foreign minister, now the UK. Any government will see where no say na you border, they will treat you some kind with. I don't even know how they get to it. Assuming say what I don't know, Not be fear out, not to say. Assuming what I don't know, well, because you don't know. But for the fact that if I can't salon, the eyebrow go raise from politicians because they know say James Cleverly and cousin this. If James Cleverly cousin say I want to buy 4,000 acres of land, I want a license. He actually deny no because you know say now the foreign minister and the foreign minister very powerful na them country they are. Very powerful. Now getting commissioner in a salon. Now in the report to. If they report to him, he able to do for you. But if in cousin go get some goodness na that country there, you can talk to him cousin. I don't even know to get the point. I don't say happy, you know. I don't tell to analyze. If in cousin, like what I don't get the license for plant jamba, the jamba only the plants now for recreational for medicine. As you know, this is a thing now where globally a lot of people and it involving even Tyson himself be involved in that project here. A lot of people and the celebrities involved in that for recreational purpose. Jamba they help for solve some problems according to doctors there, medical doctors there. So if the Tory then foreign minister, if he Cleverly, James Cleverly, the foreign minister and Kozingo meets Marabian government for any favor, there is high possibility for me to consider say, law not deny now because in border in cousin, now the foreign minister. Okay, let me just put that there. Now, while they do this journalogy, I come back to Idris Elba. So this one, people accuse and say, you don't make your own, you don't get your own. You know, these are the foreign minister. This when the election door, we not see he pull any strong statements. We see very strong statements. We see very strong statement from the Americans, and up to now, as we talk, we not see any strong statement from the UK. Not so. I'm sure we all they follow. We not see any strong statement from the UK condemning the election. And would have for suppose for do that na James Cleverly. The High Commissioner supposed for tell her what he found out on the ground on the election, and then info stand if actually in interest no side but for democracy for raise the voice and talk even louder. May to a witness. We are not, except perhaps maybe them pass and pull out, but we don't have the media for don't know because you know say we not news and they pass fee anyway. So let me forget. Not forget about James Cleverly. I just do the journalogy. We come back to Idris Elba. Is it a way for let Idris Elba can use salon and go take some loan for letting himself get in court? Because for 6 good years now talking about this you. Talk no more, talk no more. And I don't give you a clear example from Akon. You know, okay, listen, what some people in the say about Akon, how he scam some people. And not to me say scam again, at least in music there, I like his music there, I respect him. There's not just say they try for bad mouth them or try for pull person down. No, far from that. But we just get for ask critical question. Idris Elba, I don't watch him for quite some time. We keep quiet because not so well see board one no but 4 good years. I make a bring for a video, a clip where I be doing. I was so excited, you know, and I think I do up to 2 or 3. Just you know how the thing be so more or less like, you know, move me. Let me share something to you right now. Let me share Akon. Yeah. All right. Well, this is just for 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Africa at the moment.
Okay. Did the whole crypto crash kind of affect it?
Nah, not at all.
Really?
Honestly, not at all. Because our currency don't really coincide with the, you know, Western currencies like that. And then Acoin is built specifically on mobile minutes. So we transfer your mobile minutes into currency that can be spent on the market. So let me explain that.
Yeah,
because I know you're confused.
I don't get it. Yeah,
so basically, the currencies in certain parts of Africa are so untrusted that people are utilizing their mobile minutes to purchase at the local market. So instead of giving them the real, like the currency, the local currency, they would just transfer minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's what gave me the idea.
I don't have $10, but I'll give you 10 minutes on your phone to use, and we'll just call it even.
So I was like, wait a minute.
Let me explain the basics of the Dubai property market to you in just 1 minute.
They're not using money, they're using mobile minutes.
Huh.
And that's what gave me the idea.
Akon is Akon. What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, bringing you another gold nugget that you can either pick up or you can just kick it aside. Akon, with all that he has done, supposedly, when it came to lighting up Africa and having a crypto city that's supposed to be in Senegal, and he has this Acoin, you know, like a Bitcoin, that him and his team went out to do a project to be able to help and assist small entrepreneur businesses in Africa, and we're requesting people to come on board this journey in doing this project to help Africa. Now, myself and many people joined on board because why not help people who really don't have much, but yet you want to see them flourish just like you might see yourself or others. And this whole confusion, I don't want to say scam, but I'm going to say that they have not fulfilled their promise in what they would provide to the donors, the investors, or the contributors of this whole thing. Now, you know, they got themselves in hot water, apparently, because of the fact that they were made promises that in exchange for people's donations, they would get a TOA, token of appreciation. This would convert over into an Acoin as the time goes on. But apparently, according to maybe the SEC, and I will provide this information here shortly of the email that they had sent out. But
okay, let me just left down there. I just connect time for you. Well, like it's what we try for do don't try for do the genealogy for see Akon. One of the things where a lot of people and they talk on this guy now, one of the people that we invest in a coin where like a cryptocurrency we don't get for use at the city. These are the first early bird. If you invest certain money, then go use certain amount of coin. When the coin reach value, gets in value, you will make money, just like how Bitcoin be start. So people can take the risk, and some African American also will get passion for go do something in Africa, then buy idea, you know, then invest a lot of money. Where some people in now they say they not get the money. So it turned out for be something very, very dangerous. There are 4 key things here we're able to put there. where make Akon project fail. And if I see Idris Elba, the couch similarity, it just remind me and provoke. One of the key things, funding issues and over-reliance on cryptocurrency. If they upsay the cryptocurrency where this guy invest, one of our invest, it go don't raise more money for they able to start the project in our happen. Another thing again, lack of clear financing and government support. Now, of course, this back now, like we begin talking. Nobody know now 6 billion. Nobody know go just give you that kind of amount without not see how much you will get for pay that money the back. It is Elba, we don't see any. We don't see the practicality, feasibility plan, the development plan. Who are they get for finances? Now trust again, now loan we go take, which I'll go tell you say 99.9% yes, now loan. Then they go trust, sell this plan, sell this project to people where go believe in the idea and give them money for go do the project. Just like where Akon be one for say it do. You meet people from China, other places there, then pump money by the project. After the project, then begin do public partnership program them where more or less than the tenor. Another is we make Akon in projects be failed on realistic promises and scope. Sometimes for this over promise and under deliver, this nothing where it in the nature of many people, and particularly Africans or people with super ambitious motive. Then this one again, like I say, big question mark. What's in the economic viability of Bond Island? What's in the road construction infrastructure we don't put? How people then go get that place there? What's in the attraction? Yes, we understand the slavery part of that side. They all it will attract, but what's in the road infrastructure? What are the key ingredients there? It's not about just having this dream and then just get this thing go pumper. Even if you go just trade money, so it takes time. Again, if Akon able do it, Akon get more influence than Idris Elba. In terms of global standing, in terms of money, like I said, between 19 and it was 300 to 500 million, half a million, according to some estimates. Other people say it passed. Another issue make Akon fail. The COVID actually impacted people. In fact, then suggested perhaps if not to the COVID will come, maybe if we're able to begin do something. But nevertheless, for cut matter short, the project not right, and we see we on border. Idris Elba say one can do the same thing. The question, not the change. The same question people may ask about Akon, and the same question that they ask, they send to Idris Elba. We pray and hope say it won't be different. But also, we hope and pray saying you will be different. Let not be saying now other way where other people and they come back just like we Salona big cake now. Ambassador they come, then partner with government, then get them deal. Look like the program work out yesterday, so multilateral corporations and other big stakeholders, actors and from different part of the world come, can get their room. So the government. Well, look. Another one we're going for count for you maybe next week. Another $300 million has been signed, or a program where governments want to do with some Chinese for take over the Marapan mine. 300, perhaps now they what 7-8 billion. We'll never know, but we're willing for can sign an agreement. But we'll count. Reggie Cole will come and put aside on the front day. Well, we go take 1 minute break where we can give you some of the last two news them. Marabido appoint military officers them, 3 military officers them, where they carried for now the name, would they take 1 minute, 1 minute 48 seconds, where they can just now.
People go drive, entertainment this with the music, the flow, but we still go young, it is we need to know. Politically, that's when I hear the cry, we go talk and yeah, no, we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go here, we love. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we stand the talk. Come here, we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we don't make the choice. From politics to health, we don't stand firm. Migration and vibes, we don't come from Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. the future we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds commit. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and move, make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose.
All right, so as you see on the screen, this we see this. It just a come out press release come out today. It reads: the general public is hereby informed that on the advice of the Defense Council, it has pleased His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, Brigadier General Boko, the name then also long cut and short, Marabio. 1. Major General Amara Bangura, promoted to Lieutenant General. Brigadier General Sa Nguja, promoted to Major General. Brigadier General Kemoti Sise, promoted to Major General. Captain Lawrence Jabati, promoted to Commodore. So this one come out today Wednesday from State House, and that's now the press release. Governments don't promote some of these army. All right, so maybe perhaps the one way a lot of people are be wait for, not this one. The clerk of parliament when a parentarily, don't finally time not permits we again for now we go into in rant then things that we don't do. But we'll just read for now the press release of parentarily and we'll move on. Now yesterday even it come out, it reads, dear this and right to Abdul Kabo. As soon as we are Abdul Kabo pool in MPs there, in the leader of the minority leader of the opposition, he tell them men are not going to parliament because of waiting in CC the conduct of parentarily. We according to a violation of the ethics and of parliament and a provocation for they go vie for position whilst he's still the as clerk of parliament. So then be walk out or then threaten not for return until this issue. In Singapore, whether the clerk of parliament be say speaker of parliament rather be say he go look into the issue and made a hold on for us. So finally the issue I think now in this now. Then the addressant to Abdul Kabo, he said, I refer to your letter of 5th May 2025 and my reply thereof dated the 11th May 2025 in respect of the above subject matter and hereby write to notify you that in line with my promise, I have engaged His Excellency the President on your concern regarding the clerk of parliament, and I am to inform you that the President has directed that the clerk of parliament goes on leave effective 20th June 2025 whilst he tries to exercise his mind on the next line of action about the office of the clerk of parliament. My reason of the foregoing are hereby urge you hereby urge your political party in parliament through you to continue to serve the House of Parliament and people of Sierra Leone. All right, okay. Again, just like what we talk, it could be a strategic move or it could be a genuine move from Mother BOC. You know what? I think law will not create unnecessary tension. We had too much thing that we had. This one for law we allow this thing. Let me just allow let this thing go away. This man and Tiwango be what's it? I don't know this position self where I'm going to take my SLPP. Possibly maybe then go down and maybe now that make them say okay, no go on leave, or maybe perhaps Marabi will just pull them for allow let the tension go down and later them cut them back, like how people in BC. This man anyway then thief salo money. Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of leons And what we see, in fact, a lot of people are not, the action of the APC back then for allow them for return self, it was disgraceful. Therefore, don't take this action back then. That was a strong ground to them for Timapa, but never. It's never too late. At least don't make something. I think at least for some extent we never give them the credits. This is how opposition supposed for be robust, because when you see the truth, you get to raise them up. If this not they not be do this, perhaps someone of them, say, and again, this is the reason we make check. If you always get somebody, they check you, because sometimes when they do something, we don't even understand if we don't commit crime, or maybe they do wrong until somebody tell me else. So it's a good thing. So they tap the program now, yeah, on the African news. South Africa. Now we go on the African news with the cam shot just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one,
that have been implemented in South Africa. What's been the impact of these laws?
So South Africa is the most racist country in the world. You'd think, having got rid of apartheid in 1994, having peacefully handed power from a white minority government to democracy in South Africa, you'd think the last thing that our country would want is to return to a racist situation. But the ANC government has instituted 114 race-based laws since 1994, and they're doubling down. They're increasing them under the guise of transformation. But what is black economic empowerment? Theft. What is expropriation without compensation? Theft. The ANC government has instituted racism in order to basically break and steal the economy. And a report came out recently by Professor William Gumede, who said that black economic empowerment, those wonderful 3 words that you'd think, oh, it sounds very nice, I could probably accept that, has transferred 100 trillion rand to 100 families in the last 24 years. The ANC has run our country for 24 years, have introduced 114 race-based laws since 1994, and there's economic genocide taking place, not just against white people, but against colored people and Indian people as well. It's horrific. We're on the edge of economic collapse, on becoming a failed state, thanks to the ANC.
The music mogul Sean Diddy Coombs has reached a partial verdict. Our correspondent John Sudworth is in New York. Bring us right up to date, John.
Well, Jane, this is a massive moment in a trial that has lasted 7 weeks, involved more than 30 witnesses, and in the dock, of course, one of the music industry's most iconic and wealthy stars. At the heart of this case is the question about the true nature of a man who was once feted by American society, showered with music industry awards, and given the honorary key to this city just a little more than a year ago. This trial has shown a very different side to him, abusive, controlling and violent, aspects that the defense have not denied. The big question for the jury, though, is whether that behavior amounted to a criminal enterprise. At the heart of this case was a video released showing him violently assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hotel room a few years ago after a so-called freak-off. The sex parties that have been so discussed in this case, such a central part, which lasted for days, involved large amounts of drugs and baby oil provided by his assistants, and which the prosecution say involved the coercion of people like Cassie Ventura to take part in them. Now, the defense have said that although they do not dispute that Mr. Combs has occasionally behaved very badly, all of those sex acts were consensual. Essentially, they say that domestic violence is not the same as the charges that have been leveled in this case, sex trafficking and racketeering. Now, what we've just heard, Jane, is that the jury has reached a verdict on the sex trafficking charges, but they are yet unable to reach a verdict on racketeering. It looks as if we're not going to hear that partial verdict tonight. They're going to be sent back out. But certainly this is huge news for Mr. Combs and his team. They gathered in court looking very worried about this. He refused a plea deal, don't forget, at the beginning of this trial, betting that the jury would side with him. We are very close to the moment of knowing whether that bet has paid off.
John Sudworth, thank you.
All right, so now the program top, and of course, any of the issues that we discuss where you get interest, the mic they can open to you, they can send on to you. Just in advance, we will just take few very calls and of course, again, very few comments there. We'll just give yourself 1 minute 48 seconds. Will become now your turn. We can just now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow. Alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone for education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok for education, entertainment, political affairs.
All right, so family, we don't kind of the other side of the program. We'll get the first caller on the line, Abdul from the US. Abdul, you get the platform. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening to everybody. Mr. Komon-Tok, Abdul Kagbo make the right move. And it happened say that move they on Mada Biogo accept chairmanship na ECOWAS. Mada Biowe in one of his speech, what he say, in one for return Africa to democracy. How a man like this go and return Africa to democracy when in parliament turn him back against them? So me believe say that influenced that decision. I strongly believe that. Because it will look funny if APC take that matter to ECOWAS court. Then now look at this Russian thing. We know say the way me mama been work na Sierra fisheries. Russian boats, Korean boats, Chinese boats, different boats same go na Sierra Leone. And I don't know how that's different from this. And I know at one point me mama been help some of my uncle and for go do some diploma course in marine engineering. And the little Jamil been head that place there. But the other side you will get for look at. You know, what about the security situation? We all know this. When you get the amount of boats, then they present the country.
Yeah.
They increase piracy.
Exactly. Yeah.
They increase prostitution. Waiting the government don't put in place. I want to let you know, say the situation now 10 times difficult than it been there before. And that's then they've been there happen. What about now? Thank you, bye.
Right. Thank you very much for your sharp contribution as always. And Lord, just had that quick one. This one they come up from. Okay. This one they come up from Abdul Rahman Tawali. Say, Mr. Komon-Tok, this is not about fishing. It's about selling Sierra Leoneans to the meat grinding between Russia and Ukraine. And I say, be careful, you the fishermen. All right. We take another voice. Yes, call outside. You call from?
Yeah, me, they call from Komon-Tok community.
Yeah, brother. Thank you for joining us. You got the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, me on take na concerning what's in the happen at Salon. In terms of the, you know, if you look back, NPSC and GCSC, the one that we do registration for let them take the exam, some of their name not come. If you watch what's in there happen, one particular tribe, none in the tribe will promote. This is a factor they tell you. So they exclude all the picking away in at the north. So by then tell we the one and they go don't sit down, we then we don't get entrance, and then we finish they encourage them or GCSC them. The other picking away come up from the north. Now that's when they then go begin for take their exams. So then go they exclude them completely for let them get job with their own picking them and see that they are power that make the type for push 2020 for let them win so that they will continue for give them power. Then you look at the army, the military, the military appointment they wouldn't do. If you look there, 2 men there, one Sherbro, there was one northerner, winner Bangura. You understand? If you look at Bangura Amade, they get some that other tribe there, I know they call the name, they get the influence. Now make you get that Amara name. So if you look Gagwa, na Popa Bamendida, and then get that name there, Gagwa. So you see that appointments in a political appointment. The army, not to so the army been there. The army na by merit. You go only reach in that position and day where you don't do certain causes them, where you don't go bush camp. Then you get bush camp there where them they make. And then bush camp they determine how they go able for give you them position and day. A bush camp na like a kind of preparation like where they go for first war. And you know, now they in platoons and what you do there, how you organize your men then for make them become successful. Now so then they able for promoting. Now so the army be on there. Now merit, not to a political appointment. Now make way any political association they happen now we country, they're not able for refuse they're not able for stand against the government because of their own people and they did. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much for your contribution. We'll take another voice. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right, okay. Now we rush quickly on and take I don't know if we don't take this one. Mabruk Seko is sad for our country. How do you give up your precious sea for just renovation? Something is wrong with Sierra Leone. When I saw that agreement, I had sleepless nights. Well, now this a lot of people can go through certain things. You know, you can just snowball up what it happen. You know, very, very difficult. Jerry, they say the clerk of parliament want to contest for secretary generalship position of his party, the SLPP. Okay, let them continue there. We'll let foresee that. If nobody know there for contest now SLPP for secretaryship, better go again. Fine, we'll let that. Anyway, call outside the call from. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good afternoon to the Komon-Tok family.
Yeah, good afternoon, the great Babatunde. I guess
Yes, Papa. How are you, sir?
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm glad somebody just make reference to this educational way they call it. This now one part the strategy, the way that people are take, and the way they call this tribalism, for kill educational system and thing that are country so they can get dominance. Which is wicked and willful. It's bad. You know, we know they see, people they know they see what they are, but now history of watching them plan, the southern population, all with political activities been captured by the South. All who don't tamper with the constitution for do the wrong thing. Check them. The ones that we don't lead with from there. For them people here, I don't know how na check we as oh my God, you're unfortunate. How you let me self call you my brother or my sister? Where you they try for do me bad for quiz me all right. Ebo, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much. You know how this can hard up for a lot of people. And anyway, thank you very much. We appreciate your short and sharp contribution. And of course, we don't need to take 10 more, maybe less from here. Then we say goodbye. Today is program short. So sorry about that. All right. Let's take another voice here. Yes, caller. Who's side you call from? Where's that you call from?
From North America.
Yes, my brother. You got the platform. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Mr. Komon-Tok. God bless you for you. God bless your family.
God bless you too, my brother. Your family too.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. You see, I don't know how to say this now. It's not just a short one. We just try for talk. These two parties there, what's not the problem? Then tell when they do so. Even if APC can have power, trust me, my brother, then go do the same thing. If they go do in a different version, then two parties and a rivalry ideology and they with. If this they go on, this country not go before. Because when this one can have power, it could do 1 or 2, 3 things. They say, but how they be not doing? Where that kind of idea.
So Nakne the left part, nobody, eh? Nakne the left part, nobody, eh?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. So this thing, any the can go before Mr. Komon-Tok, any the can salon before. Until we get a revolutionary mindset, people can't wait and go lead, especially if women this time around go bless, let get love a woman of substance, then come that power. Maybe that come around to them get you go help with this rebellion. But me, Mr. Komon-Tok, if I tell you this, you know, believe. Then two parties will go salon before. Even you then do constitutional reforms, that revenge, that bad-hearted revenge and witch hunt, you know, go down. Mark me word, my brother. Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right. God bless you too. Thank you for joining us. All right. So this will be the last call for tonight. Like I say, just short calls and tonight. This will be the last call. My brother, thank you for joining us. You get the platform. What side you call from?
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much. I call from Virginia. May God bless you. May God bless your family. God bless the Komon-Tok family.
May God bless you too, and bless we all.
Thank you for the program again. Mr. Komon-Tok, remember this road where they exist in alone. When the power party be say, they come go pull them and then go try for make alternative road. They never forget for monitor that particular muscat where they pass and but know how many muscat where they pass it because one of the dealers for know how much the people they collect they in that place. You know, you know nothing about that. That this fisheries business we will know how much then we will forget that.
It's a good question. Thank you. It's a good question. I like the question we asked. I like the question we just asked you. Go ahead. I like
yeah, without the simple and then we get no mechanism. We get more doctors and now that this government also than ever before. You understand me? Then for monitor know how many money they collect and that. Now and fisheries will know there is a video with the go viral later and they will see where people be collapsing at the sea, where the solar they part up, they see people and the people they first for make their hand up for let them save them. You are no there that they go to them for save that there at time, they do not tell people let them die. We don't get no mechanism for that country. It's very, very sad. You know, we want to invest in the kind of country, but if find any investor they come, Mr. Komon-Tok, the opportunity who can oversee will take the advantage, say, look, go school, therefore improve yourself and everything. When they play the Uganda, so wait for the therefore do. They will get a law, they tell us, let them help for let the land for certain thing, and then they come. You know, you don't do for let we country diamond, not for the pull on that country. Therefore, they make sure say when they get the diamond, they get facts. When they open, they able for adjust the thing and they want material, then they also for the finished goods, the cancel and other country.
Correct.
Only we do that one, they are told us our country. When Mr. Komon-Tok, I get one question about ask you, don't you I ask you.
Okay.
We get somebody with the ticket in the Komon-Tok family say then Sui. This guy will be good for mayor. I don't know what's her name.
Gentle.
Yeah, Gentle. Which are the follow-up around it? Because I don't see that Chris Melekecha.
Well, Gentle decide not for go now courts and now so it look like, and we not see any follow-up in terms of any. We get another second letter anyway. That just lets people know. We get another second letter, you know. I think they can talk, you know.
No, I think the one says
yeah.
Because this one says we're not going to do anything.
We get.
Come on, talk. You know, I will tell me what then they also. I say if you didn't say this $100, if you put $1 there, it may be $100 you know. Then you, if you didn't say the full price alone, they're not going to be full Komon-Tok family then at all.
No.
May God bless you, my brother. Let be exceptional.
All right. So like you that says. So then send for you another letter. The second letter. The second letter be give you a date. Say if we not apologize, if we not kind of retract with statement, we apologize, we cover the cost. This not to that first one we go viral. Privately, they send back the same lawyers and back, they send for it again. And then give me like I think 1 week or 2 weeks and say, well, that's not the final letter. The next letter now follow we go court. But we don't see. We say until we say get to people level we don't you know, stand by, they wait for any kind sort of follow-up, but don't follow up to that. I think, I don't know, whoever advised them behind the scene or, you know, or then decide not to pursue the case. And of course, we know it's, you know, apology. What will we be do? Just like initially we advised, say, if this allegation not true, you get the platform for can talk. We get the opportunity can defend yourself because you remember when we got the APC parliamentarian APC issue where allegations say some of them take money, then bribe them. One of them called, we say not to so it be Mr. Komon-Tok, give me the platform, one can talk. We not deny, we give you the platform, even though it not convince a lot of people that will get the chance. But I don't know what's gonna be the thing, waiting gentle them behind do. I don't know if it's panic, then be a lot of panic, or they want just test the result, or I not just know. But
my brother.
So now say the end. Now no go, and at any time they're ready, we say ready, but now say just left. So anyway, thank you. At least the family member that don't know unexpected. All right, so family, I wish you would get time for take more calls. I apologize. They are big. We call we the cancel. Sorry. With the OTC call, I apologize because they are big. We don't see now just 5 calls and for now at least some we spend time with now. Allow we just take 5 more of this one and then we say goodbye. And just 5 more. This one is a daddy. Nothing lasts forever. Try you or power wasn't just destroying freedom. I don't know if I don't take this one. Akon project was started under an outgoing government, which makes it difficult for foreign investors interested in the project without government collateral to support Akon, just like Kalon's Beach project. This one, Benin is especially then want them from the southeast, then don't suffer past any region, but then will blindly support this mess. I don't know if I don't take this guy in. Pakistanis opened shops in a town in South Africa and began displaying apartheid tactics. The local people took arms and sent a clear message to Ramaphosa. It's about time Salon people become wise. What again? This one. So what's in the happen to we fisherman then now? Unemployment loans, George Boyd. For this, where is Bolijos, aka Omar Sharif, drug kingpins. This Abdul Tarali, they say it will be atlas on the part of government if lands were not informed. Landlords were not informed earlier before the demolition of those buildings. The economy is not healthy for people to be taken on a rear. Yes, I agree with you. All right. So, my brother, thank you very much, Kelvin, as always. Thank you. Super. Big thank you
Thank you. And of course, Kate, thank you. Kate, thank you very much for joining us. And as always, Sarah, thank you for joining us. So Fambule, we tap the program here. Yeah, Princess is just a journey. It lets refine you. Anyway, Fambule will tap the program here. I not say yesterday will not ask, today will not ask, and 5 days now will not ask about the trip. Please, when I give you time, maybe tomorrow we go come and turn at the dates in the months done. I'll be the struggle for put the details back before we come on show. It can too much, plenty of things but the people, I mean, we will be don't get the intention for support the trip now. Burkina Faso, please, now we consider for support and let we go know if na packaging actually and this Burkina Faso or not. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok now. Bye bye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah.